So here's the deal. I asked you guys to build me a house so I could put on the beach, and no one ever did it. I hate all of you. No, I don't. But I have to do the census again for the town because it's that time of the month. And I keep avoiding putting any Sims in that particular house because I know I want to replace it. So why not just do a building stream off of a beach house? Because why not? It also gives me a break from the adventure games a little bit, which I do need. Also, we should put on some music. Hold on. I do need a small break from thinking because we're starting to hit the more modern adventure games. The only way I'm not going to hit the modern Sierra adventure games is if I go and get Quest for Glory right now, but I'm trying to wait for a sale for Quest for Glory because I want to be cheap like that. And
Welcome
I might
back.
not wait for the sale. Also, Wolfie, thank you for the resub. Here's my music for The Sims 3. Oh, dear God, that's loud. Hold on. Okay, now it's not loud. Waiting for it to pop up so I can do a swap over. There we go. So we can all watch the loading screen together. So, yeah, I decided it would be nice to sit down and just do a build video. Plus, everyone seems to really like them, so why not? And I want to be able to fit some Sims in that house, and I'm having problems with some Sims because so I give Isaac a large list of the subs that need to be created, that need to be put into the town. He will give me massive, oversized families, and then I need to figure out where everyone can fit. And sometimes I have to break the families up to move them into different houses because I don't have many empty houses. So if he gives me a family of 5, I have to go and find a house that will support a family of 5 that I can drop in. Then it's like eventually I'll end up having like a family of 5 that's in a 6-bedroom house, which means there's 1 bedroom that's left open that for a sub to be dropped into. But unless he makes a singular sub, which he almost never does, I have no way of dropping someone in, so people get shuffled around and moved around. And like I said, I have a very detailed list that I put together that works very well for me. Over the past few months, it's worked a lot better. It has taken me essentially an entire year to figure out how to get this system to run properly. It helps, too, that Twitch now allows me to pull the current subs for the month. And as long as I do it on a monthly basis, I can see who the current subs are, and I can keep the town updated that way. I do know that there are people that need to be made that need to be dropped in, and the goal is to try and get everyone made that hasn't made and dropped into the town before this summer. But yeah. So hello everyone. Hi Holy Space Outlaw. Hi Gas Guardian. Hi Josie. Hi Sagita. But yeah. So yeah. Load! It's like that tiny little extra bit. There are other Sierra games I can end up doing that were at the same time. Let me see. Sierra adventure games. There's Quest for Glory. I know there's, so I did look it up. Leisure Suit Larry is a game that could be potentially played on stream. It's not a big deal because it's a Sierra game. While it may be considered for mature audiences, it's not adults only, which means it doesn't break Twitch's, code. And I know for a fact it doesn't go on full, like, anything horrible. I'm trying to find a list of their adventure games. I mean, there's the Laura Bow, but which I really feel like I should do at some point, but I'm not so interested in the Laura Bow Chronicles. But I know other people are. There's also the Black Cauldron. They apparently did the Dark Crystal at one point, but it also has really low ratings. Oh yeah, they did do Gold Rush. I saw how bullshit Gold Rush is supposed to be, though. LSL? What is LSL? No, Samantha. You are beautiful and everything, but we need to go to the town. Why is it chugging at the moment? It's still loading something. What is LSL? Is that the Laura Bow one? Oh, Leisure Suit Larry. No, yeah, I'm not going to play the remake. I like playing the originals because, if anything, people are constantly playing the remakes. I think people need to see the originals because it's just something special and magical about the original ones. So the house I'm talking about is this one. And you can see the number of houses that are currently filled versus what's empty. So we have one 6-bedroom empty here. We have a 7-bedroom. Samantha's old home, I need to go in and I need to do stuff with. Why don't we do that real quick? Because I also needed to turn it to a certain number of bedrooms. Let's see. We also have the basement. Oh my god. No, that's the pool. Like, this basement's... It's Samantha's original home. Oh, I was trying to get rid of this basement, but... Because we don't need this one. I'll just leave it. I mean, technically, we could turn it into bedrooms. Like, that'd be really weird. So we went through, and I did redo the color scheme, because people don't have taste in this town outside of Samantha, so everything's very muted now. Which is fine, actually. I'm gonna let Isaac do this. So this is supposed to be 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. You know what? I'm not gonna do this one right now. Because I'll let Isaac do it. So what I do with the towns, just so you guys see again, so you guys know how I can look at it and say oh, this is 6 and this is 7. I literally rename them based upon, they have a unique name. So the number is the number of bedrooms, so it's 6 bedrooms here. Cake is just a unique name given to the house to make it easier to find. Central East is my determination when I go through the thing to figure out where it is. So everything over here, from the museum to the left, is considered west. So all of these houses will end up, if you click on the house itself, 5 dice west. So there's 1 sim in there, but it's 5 bedrooms. This is 3-bedroom house, and it's 3 raid west because it's on the west side. So everything that's in the city, for the most part, is apartments or lofts. So they're all called loft, and they're considered central because I consider this the central part of the town. And then everything across the bridge here, from this mountain range to the left, is considered Central East. Unless it's the beach, then I call it the beach. It's Central East Beach. So you can see it's on the Central East side of the map, and it's on the beach. So it's easier for me to find. And then everything that's over here is considered East Side, so it's 6 Ravioli East. So this was the whole system that I ended up coming up with. It made it so much easier to locate your guys' sims when I need to do a census. Just to figure things out and make sure everyone is where they're supposed to be. Hello, buddy. So, this is for Pester East Island. We are redoing for Pester East Island. I think this one's fine. For Collegiate East Island. I don't remember what it looks like. We'll see it when we do this one. So, when I went to this house... Ow, my back. So, the other house over here is over here, and that one looks beachy enough. We're fine with it, just because it's on stilts in the way it's designed. This one, to me, just doesn't look like it belongs on a beach. It feels weird. So we're gonna change this one. Do we want to challenge ourselves to actually change it based upon its... We can't, because I want to put it on foundations. Fuck that. So, currently it holds 4 sims. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. So we're gonna continue with that. Yay, building stream. Yeah, that's partly why I did it, because I knew people would enjoy it. And it doesn't hurt that sometimes the Sims 3 streams pulls in new people. No, bye Josie, have fun. Are you sure you want to bulldoze this lot? Yes. Okay. Bulldozed. It's a smallish lot, 25 by 20, but we can work with that. Okay, I'm glad the trees didn't go away. So... Oh my god, there's a rock right there. There's a dirt road there. Okay, so we're gonna start with foundation. And we're gonna do wood stilted foundation, steel, concrete, wood. Because I believe the wood looks best with it. I know I want to go out over here. I don't know how far out I want to go here. Are you kidding? Oh, it's because I started there. I have to do it this way. Here, let's do it like that. Because I can have stairs coming down the sides. Like right here. Doozy step, homestyle ascension. Which one came with... Let me see. I want to see which one came with Island Living. Because usually those ones are the better ones right now. Sims 3 Island Paradise. These two. Tiled stair to paradise. Ew. Mood stairs. Ew. They're for resorts. I think the Sims building stream was when you followed this channel, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's... People like them. People like The Sims, and they like watching The Sims. I have noticed that people, a lot of people don't play The Sims the way that I've been playing it with Samantha, so I noticed that we tend to pull in some people who are interested just in the fact that Samantha is sort of like a soap opera-y type thing. I've noticed people like The Sims streams. Why can't I get the stair to work? I'm trying to get it to go like here, but I guess I need... No, it should build stairs somewhere, right? Oh, no. No. Huh. Let me check something. If I do this, will that allow me to build stairs? I've never done a beach house type thing. Yeah, this will allow me. So, but I want to build it one more out. Hi, Ben. You get to go in for an in-person interview with that company. Ooh! Congrats, Grey Warden! Yay! Interview. I got offered a... I had a... When I say I'm offered right now positions, I'm just hearing from agents that I work with. One of the agents that got me a job in the past found something that she's going to apply me for. Not gonna lie, don't exactly like it too much because of where it's located. But it's an hour drive out. And it's on a highway that I believe I'll have to pay a toll for every day, which I don't like. But it pays decently. It only lasts for 3 months. So, and it will give me something to do for the 3 months and keep Isaac from, like, freaking out constantly. Why does the stair... I don't like these rails on it, so let's take them off. Okay. I do like the idea of the stairs going down there. I don't like how low the terrain is. But I don't... Oh, shit. Let me level this out. I don't like that. I don't like how level it is because... Shit. Soften the terrain. Here. This might actually work better if I do it this way. I don't know what soften means. I guess it's like it's getting rid of the harsh edges. Oh man, this terrain. Yeah, the terrain is driving me nuts right now. I just need to get it to where it doesn't look so harsh. I don't like... See, I don't like that one. Fucking hell. I keep on hitting flat and lot on accident. So if... Hold on. It doesn't look too bad, honestly. We can hide that. You know what I don't like? This random bush on the beach. I feel like this bush doesn't fit. Just make it a cliff. I'm fine with it being like this, honestly. This works okay. We'll work on it. But I want to focus on the house right now. So, let's see. I want the house to be like... Let's see, like that. Because I want to put another set of stairs there. There. Because stilted houses are your jam. I've never done one of these. So this is, I've never even done a beach house. So this is going to be a whole new thing. You still remember the one giant mountain pillar you made many years? Oh my god. I remember when you were going nuts trying to make a beach house. And you got it to be really good, but it was like janky or something for a while. Let me see. It's really, really hard to figure out exactly how I want to do this. So I was thinking of having like a walkway all the way around it, but I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, it's not gonna be Samantha's home. It's just a home. I want this to be like an outdoor patio because I think it'd be cute. That was really weird. That's really weird. You had so much fun with that beach house, but it was a fortune for them to move into. Yeah, well, what did you expect? Like, that house was, like, over the top, I remember. I remember you posting pictures about it. It's probably still in there if we ended up looking for them. But, no, I remember that beach house being obscenely over the top. This is a thin-ass home! Like, seriously. You know what? Here. It could be like this. I was gonna do a walkway all the way around it, but I don't know if I want to do that now. You know what? Let's try a singular walkway all the way around it. Now I'm upset with myself. Why am I doing this? Like... The problem is the stairs are in the way. You have a lot file for it too? Jeez. Here. Oh my god. I don't... I don't want... See, I like angled roofs. Like I like angled walls like that, but... and part of the reason I like them is they were such a pain in the ass to do in The Sims 1. Here, let's do that. Okay, this actually is plenty of room. Because we can separate this like this. Kitchen dining room could be here. We can make a small bathroom right here. living room can be here. And we can have an archway separating here. Actually, shouldn't this be the living room since it's the open area? I don't know. I'm so confused. Ah! Here. Beach house. Yeah, beach house today. Okay, so I was thinking... column. These are the columns that will not work here. Definitely won't work. These could work. My problem with the columns, as much as I want, I'm probably gonna put in some columns, but they're gonna look very awkward in certain locations. I mean, honestly, this is probably my favorite column because I use it so much. It's very neat and versatile looking. What is this? No. Hey, this one's not too bad, but you have to redo it with wood for it to look good. Ye old column. Oh my god, a T column. This seems a bit much. This seems like a lot much, but what if we put the tiki column over here? It's not normal. There is nothing normal about these tiki columns being here. Oh my god. I think I'm gonna use this column, but I'm going to redo the color scheme. So, beach house. Are we talking? They're usually light colored, aren't they? Oh my god, Samantha has 5 new gifts. People are actually giving gifts now. You guys love her again. Let me see. Okay. You thought it'd be nice to have a beach house? Well, we need a beach house. The house that was here did not look good. So that's the main reason why we're doing this. I want the planks to go the other way. I don't know why. Those are some really large planks, though. Okay. Let's take this look. No. I like the wood the way it is here, but let's transfer this color here. See, this is one of the things that I didn't like about Sims 4. Is just the inability to do the create a style. And I know I've mentioned it before, but there's just so much that you can do. Create a style is just so nice. Yes. Now the question is, do we want to keep this being stone, or do we want to make it like, ew. It's fine as stone. It's going the wrong way. It's fine, but I need to change the direction the grain is going. You could attempt an online assist. Oh, you're talking about math. I'm bad at maths. Math was never a good subject for me. So I'm gonna take this color. I think I'm gonna darken it a little bit to give some variation though. But I definitely want the metal on this to not be so metally. But I don't think I can make it wood without it looking weird. I mean, I might be able to. Let me see. It's actually not a problem. I just don't like the way the direction the grain is facing. Again. So, there we go. There we go. Okay. Now the question is, do I want to make this a darker color? Yes, I do like that. It's just a touch darker. I actually like that so much I want to apply this darker color to the stilts. No, it doesn't look bad with the wood. That's why I'm doing it. We'll keep the stairs matching. So wherever I put this column, it's gonna have to make sense because ah, shit. Come on. Because the roof is gonna go all the way around. So let's see how we look with the roof right now. Okay. I just realized that roof doesn't work like that. Hold on. There's a reason for that. Because it needs to be covering all of that. Shit. My problems with roofs. It needs to go out one on either side because of the way I'm doing this house. I'm not going to cover the stairs. I'll let that be open. Actually... no, it would look really weird if it's covered. Do we like this the way it is? Hipped roof. Ooh. Ugh. Gay and good at math is an unstoppable force. You know what? What if we did... oh, God. I don't like that look. Here, let's put that back. Let's go here. I have a problem because I want to do that. Okay, you know what? That might... the problem is, look at the roof. I hate when it does that. Damn it. Hey, Vellum. How are you? I'm having problems with this roof system. Octagonal roof. What do you look like? Oh God. I mean, the octagonal roof would work better with the house, but as far as like the hut feel, but at the same time, no, it wouldn't. You're having problems with Arrow. What is Arrow? Is that a game? Pagoda? Oh, no. Why does it look like that? Arrow's the Arrow's the Windows thingy. I hate dealing with Arrow. I thought Arrow was gone in Windows 10. Oh, are you on Windows 7? Let's see. I don't like how... actually, that didn't turn out too bad. Oh, you know why? Because I didn't go out and over. I didn't do this. So 8 is where I'm gonna have to go. Crappage. What if I... okay, so what if I do this? God, that's ugly. You have 7? Why haven't you upgraded yet? I'm so angry with these roofs right now. The only problem is finding the right materials and color for the roof. Well, because of Island Paradise, there's plenty of options. It's my big problem right now is just getting roof that works. Like, hold on. Oh shit. You're talking about MC. Oh. Yeah, no, I like the ones that peek through too. I'm just playing around and finding out different options available. Ew. Well, let's see. We have... It's 6 to 11. Okay. You mean like this one? Make an attic. We don't really have room for stairs, though. And then the thing is, like, is it gonna look weird because of the way this house is? That could be where the bedrooms are. I mean, I could make stairs. It is possible to make a multi-storied house out of this one. It would also solve the roof problem, technically. If I did, like, if I went out like this. Could do this. And then for the roof. Ugh. See, this is what I'm trying to figure out what to do with the roof here. Because while I could do this still, it needs to be 11, I think it is. And now let's back. Funny here. Scott's girl! Hi, how are you? Thank you for the resub. I was talking about your sim the other day. We were talking about sims that were easily identifiable from a distance. And the difference between, even if Kem doesn't like his sim, the fact that we can identify Kim's sim pretty far away. Come on. 5. And it doesn't hit over here. It's sad. God damn it. You know how we do that? Get rid of that? We do this. Shit. It's because your sim is the epitome of awesome. Your sim took me a while to make. That's one of the, again, that was one of the reasons I mentioned that I don't always make the sims for different people. If someone subs and their name just sparks an idea in my head, I usually tell Isaac that I'm making the sim. Otherwise, like, God, I'm hating this right now. Otherwise, I let Isaac make the sim. What is going... Okay. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of a patio up here. But that doesn't work as well if I have the goddamn roof over here. Fuck. I mean, I can make a whole patio up here, but then it's a patio with a patio. It's like, why is this house so exceptional? Need 11. There we go. So this can be lowered to here. Actually, I don't mind that. I kind of like it. And we can still make the patio. Here, let's do that real quick. Because we can do like this. And it'll be a very simple patio. Actually, I don't want... I kind of like this. With the exception of that I don't like this part here. Hold on. Because I still want the overhang. This is gonna look like a Tudor house. Just... The second floor is taller than... bigger than the first floor. Like, we're making a beach house, guys. It's just Tudor inspired. You remember? Don't you hate it when you get fake AirPods and you don't put one back and then you can't... What? Oh, you've been catching up on the VODs? The husband and the family annual Universal Oh my god. Universal Studio Passes, and boy do you use them. Yeah. Wait, are you in California or are you in Florida? Like, I remember when people I used to know were all like, yeah, we got annual Universal Studio Passes, and my response always was, why? Because in California, until they came out with the... Oh, you're in Florida, okay. Until they came out with the World of Harry Potter, Universal Passes were like the stupidest thing ever. They were also incredibly cheap because it was so boring. It was like no one in California wanted to own those. They all wanted the Disney passes. Then the Wizarding World came out. Then everyone wanted them and there was a reason to own it. Oh, no wonder I couldn't build this out to here. It's too far. Yeah, no, I used to make, like, I used to have someone that was all like, why don't you get it with us? Come on. I was like, I'm never going to use it. It's like, why would I get it? So, I know I'm putting columns around. This is going to make this completely useless, but it'll be pretty. Let's look at this. It's absolutely useless. Why are there walls? Oh, I was trying to... You can't wait for the entire Nintendo site. Is that coming over here, or is that going to be overseas? I don't know how I feel about the Tiki columns now. There we go. The phrase Tudor-inspired beach house gave you a prophetic vision about a reality TV show where an architect makes houses based on randomly generated prompts. You've been at the one in California. The one in California is not as good as the one in Florida. Here's the funny thing. So it's generally widely accepted, according to YouTubers that have rated Between the Parks, that Disneyland is better than Disney World. Partly because the way the rides were designed. Things like Pirates of the Caribbean was rushed to put it into Disneyland, Florida, because all the fans were demanding it, and when they put it in, they had to cut out the whole ending section of Pirates of the Caribbean, so it's not the same ride, even though it was supposed to be the same ride. It's missing a whole section. Apparently that's all over Disney World. Disney World's supposed to be great. I still want to go. But apparently the rides in Disneyland are considered better. I would argue that with Fantasyland, just from seeing what Fantasyland has been turned into in Disney World, but whatever. Universal in Florida, everything I've seen and heard is just way better than the one in California. Because the one in California, while it was interesting in the beginning, the only thing it has, I believe, that's different, and don't quote me on this because I'm probably absolutely wrong and it's not the only thing that's different, is the studio tour. Which, when Izzy came and visited me and we had gone, I had a feeling it didn't exist in Florida, and I even told him, I was like, hey, let's do the one thing you can't do with the one in Florida, since you say you've been to the Florida one. And he was like, well, what's that? And we ended up going, and he was like, oh yeah, you don't have this in Florida because the movie studios aren't there. So he was interested in that, and he did like that. Why is this just not coloring this entire thing? Just color it. I didn't notice that it didn't pick everything. Oh my god. It's just, did it, okay, all of them? No, this whole back area. It seems like whatever sections I made these in, they colored differently. Okay, now it's better. Pirates of the Pancreas. You've been to neither of them and you used to live in Florida? What? I love Disneyland. I used to go every year as much as I could. I'm ridiculous. What do you expect? I'm gay. So like a gay man going to Disneyland? What? I want a good fencing for this. You know what? I should probably finish the roof before I start doing the fences. What if I do... Does that look hideous? I actually don't mind it, but... it's definitely too tall. You used to work at Universal. I guess it being better is why you always have the most ridiculous amounts of... Yeah. Disney, Universal in California used to be relatively dead from what I remember. Then, like I said, they got the Wizarding World, and suddenly there was a reason for people to go, and it became absolutely batshit insane and busy. I don't know how I like this. Here, let's just do this. And then... Can't I lower it more? No. Which means I need to raise this one to match it. Oh God. No, do not do that. Here, we can lower that a little bit more. Oh no, wait, oh God. For a second I thought this wasn't matching up properly. It looks weird. Does it look weird? You found that going on Sunday was less busy? Wow. I mean, I like this section. I don't like this section. And I don't know why. It's probably because it doesn't have a second floor. Fucking damn it. Gonna do it. We'll make it a second floor. We will mimic the other one. Then what we will do... Here. Shit. You do kind of miss getting into the parks for free. Hot butter beer on a cold day. I know someone that works at Disneyland, so when we go back, we can go. One of my friends actually operates the fireworks there. He used to do fireworks on his own, but he's known someone for a long time who did the fireworks at Disneyland, and the last time I went with him and his friend's wife, and she was sitting there and texting him constantly and criticizing the fireworks. She was all like, that one's lopsided. She's all like, was that supposed to be a Mickey Mouse head or a happy smile? Because it just looked like lopsided sadness. And it turned out certain fireworks did get messed up when you used to think like, wow, Disneyland's like the perfection when it comes to fireworks. No, sometimes they screw up. But my friend knew him partly because they both were interested in doing fireworks, and he ended up getting him a job at Disneyland working on the fireworks, and he was so happy when he got that position because he used to always work at production companies like movie studios and stuff, and he was never happy with any of those positions because he always wanted to do pyrotechnics, and Disney gave him the opportunity to do the pyrotechnics like he wanted to. Oh, Butterbeer is amazing. Is this music from the Pokemon games? No, this is music from Animal Crossing, because when Isaac uploads the Sims videos, I've noticed it's not just us, it's almost anyone who does any Sims stream or anything. If you look at anyone who does a Sims stream, whether it's especially the Sims 4, none of them are playing the Sims music. It's because the moment you upload it, you lose all revenue, and it gets blocked in countries. We're more concerned about it being blocked in countries, but the composer for the Sims stuff instant claims it and will never let it go. And it just, people can't view it in certain countries. So I think some of the original Angela stuff, when we found that out, got blocked and claimed, and so we had to change how we were doing that. So if I want to break on this one, I'm going to have to do it like that. This actually isn't that bad, but... Did it change? No, it didn't change. The music, I know you're talking about. Do it every 3, maybe? 3 looks good. But I want to take this color scheme and apply it to this fence. That works great. Okay. Hot butterbeer is your favorite thing ever? Best iteration? I don't think I ever had the hot butterbeer. I had the frosted one because I was told it was the best one to get. Butterbeer is just, oh my god, it's so good. I love the butterbeer. That's the butterbeer, I have to say, is probably the reason why I want to go back so much. I really want more butterbeer. It was also really good going to the candy shop. What was it, Duke's or something? We're not going to be even, and I'm really sad about this. Okay, so we're going to do 4 here. These 2. Kind of depends. The frozen is best on a hot day, and hot is only ever seasonal. Is it seasonal? I've never had it then, because we never went at a time period where they would have made it, unless they don't do it in California. That would be weird. I mean, not unheard of, but a little weird. I'm trying to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Isaac loved the sandwiches I made for him. I don't know if I like this fence anymore. It blocks the tiki statues. Like, in a really ugly way. It looks too Western. Shit. It's fall, winter. Yeah, I don't think they have it in California at all. And I don't like the look of this one because I feel like it's too modernish. I mean, there's a certain level of modernness to this house already, so... How big is this? 16, so divide it into 4s. Here's what I'm thinking. What if we make this a darker color? What the hell is going on outside? Because it gives some sort of contrast as a darker color. We need to work on this roof. This roof definitely needs a different color. Midnight tile roof. You're on the phone on the way to get children. Go, enjoy getting children. It's also a matter of consistency, and the flavors between each type differs slightly. Oh, between the frozen, yeah. I was gonna say, like, if you were talking about differences between California and Florida, there better not be. I know, like, J.K. Rowling would throw a fit. So apparently J.K. Rowling has, like, complete and utter control over the parks. This actually looks good. I'm probably gonna use this one. So part of the reason why the robes are so expensive is because they are made in a particular factory in Scotland, or by a particular company, and she will not allow them to have anyone else make them. I like this one. That also means that these columns need to not be wood. J.K. Rowling has complete control is probably one of the most terrifying. Yeah, it's it's definitely different. Yeah, she has complete creative control over the parks. Everything had to be passed by her before it was allowed to be implemented, and it still does. It's one of the things that she has. So the woman, she was smart in the fact that when the movies came out, she gave up full rights to the books, so she no longer is able to make money off of the books. However, she is able to... I'm trying to remember what the specifics are, and I know I'm going to butcher this because I don't fully know the specifics. She retains all rights to anything else, all Harry Potter-based merchandise, I believe. So she can't make any money off of the book sales, but any Harry Potter, like, toy or figure or anything, she retains the rights to. And when they decided, and when Universal went in and said, hey, we're going to make this into a whole area and a theme park, she maintains all creative control over it. Dr. Seuss's wife has the same control. Yeah, I can see that. So everything has to be passed by her, and she's able to dictate certain things, such as where, this actually looks a lot better. She dictates exactly where certain things are allowed to be made and where they come from for the park. And she makes sure that the money basically goes towards England, which it's definitely smart on her part. I mean, I'm not an economics person, so I don't know enough, but at the same time, it's kind of sad that some of the money doesn't, like, even hit America in that respect. I mean, it does, obviously. This is better. This is much better. But I mean, she's smart in that, but every time they want to do something in the park, they have to pass it by her, and she has to approve it. Dear God, this is going to be mishmashed, isn't it? Frickin' hell. 1, 2, 3... Oh my God. The stuff is perfect as hell, but the details that go into the area, yeah. You're so ready to be done with work. This house has come a long way from when you last looked at it. It's only the outside. I always do the outside first because the outside of the roofing is the hardest part to the house. Which I think I've mentioned multiple times before. Oh my god. We definitely are, I was gonna go for more tropically beachy, but I guess we ended up with more of a, we're definitely gone with a modern twist on it. Here. 3, 4. 4. Oh, shit. How long is this? 11. So, of course it's mishmashed. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I know I always say don't, like don't try and be perfect with the way you end up doing the houses and stuff, but certain semblance of balance does make it look better. I was not intending to make the house look this balanced, but it already looks better than the house that was here. My big problem, these trees. So what did I just do? Nothing. We're going to go to Edit Town, we're going to save, and we're going to try and get rid of some of these trees. Roofing house is the absolute worst in The Sims. Yeah, I know it got better in 4, but I know 4 is still a pain in the ass. And I know everyone's like, oh, Sims 5 is going to be so much better, hopefully. Maybe they'll learn their lesson and mesh the two. I think EA has killed The Sims. I don't think The Sims is going to come back to what it was. I think we've lost it. Which is sad. But the thing is that the creative minds that were apparently behind The Sims, I believe the last one that was part of the original Sims creation or was part of Will Wright's team was part of Sims 3 and probably left the company before Sims 3 was done with all of its expansion packs. Who's gonna end up living here? I have no idea yet. We'll figure that out later. I find open houses, I just throw people in. I don't plan to put anyone anywhere. You have Create a Sims in Sims 4, but build mode is build mode is difficult, and there is no... creating the Sims in Sims 4 is nice, but the CAS, as known by the Sims, is Create a Style. Create a Style does not exist in Sims 4. They got rid of it, which makes me really sad. I'm holding out hope for they fired the OGs, yeah. And the thing is, they keep on saying, we're going back to our roots with Sims 1, but I probably can bust out Sims 1 if I can figure out how to install it. I know there's problems with modern computers. And I could probably have more fun playing Sims 1 than playing Sims 4. I get bored with Sims 4. It's too easy to do everything. There's no challenge anymore. Let's see. World Editor. So we want to go in here. Just gonna delete some trees. We'll move some around so we don't completely ruin them, but there's too many trees here. I actually want an opening there. That's better. You missed the Misery Clown. Was Misery Clown only in Sims 1? I thought he was elsewhere. I know you can get a Tragic Clown in Sims 3, but you have to throw a potion, all I've seen. I have no idea if there's another one. Okay, that looks better. Do I want to do anything as far as palm trees with this stuff? Like... I have so many more palm trees because of island living. See a dark palm, date palm. It's fine, I'll leave it as it is right now. I don't much care for all the bushes right there, because it feels weird to me, but it's fine. Okay. Saving, so we don't lose this. It went until 3. Oh. You get super bored with Sims 4. You create new households all the time, and then after they have kids, you kind of get like, alright, time to start a new household. Yeah, I played Sims 4 last Sunday when we started early for a few hours until we switched to Samantha, and at the point when I switched to Samantha was the time that I got bored with it, but everyone got to see. So, anyone who missed me playing Sims 4, the goal was to see how broken Sims 4 ends up being, especially with regards to the social system and how the Sims worked. We created a Sim, Angelo Keeperton, and he went to the first person he found on the street. You ever play the My Sims? No, I never played the My Sims games. But he went to the first person he found on the street, romanced her for 2 hours, married her, moved her entire family out of the house with the exception of the one hot guy, took all the family's money, and then sold the house. Promptly had the other hot guy do it to someone else before the day ended, and by the end of the day, they had sold and completely sold and collected money on 2 houses and moved 2 families into empty lots. And the family had like 500,000 simoleons before the end of day 1. I was like, are you kidding me? I mean, I know you could do that in Sims 3 technically, but it's unless you're using like the potions, it takes longer for the Sims in Sims 3 to actually care about each other to where you can do that. Like Samantha just talking to the genie without using, I think we did use a bottled friendship potion, but just talking to the genie and getting her to where it was a romantic situation to where they're now girlfriends took several days of talking. You can do it quicker, but like I said, you need the potions. So we're going back in here. This end of the street right here is really weird to me. Look at this. And someone's there. Who is this? I can't see. But this ending of this street is just so freaking weird. Why didn't they just turn this into a dirt road from here? I don't know. The food is here. What a wonderful time to be alive. Is it the timing of the dead? Yeah, he would do that. Okay, we need outdoor siding. So, to make our lives easier, to give the beach house feel, we are going to sort everything based on the beach stuff. I mean, it works. I kind of would like... I don't know how I feel about the color. Or the fact that it's like... Ew. Do we like this color? I can't tell. Rock and Stone, Paradise Geometrics. Oh my god. If we did stone at the bottom and then wood at the top, we would just be Tudor inspired. It's like all the way through. It's buffering on 160p. Yeah, because you're downloading stuff on your garbage internet. It's your own fault. Tile paneling. Island geometric. It's so ugly. It reminds me of a hut, which is not bad, but does not work for exterior walls all that much. Wallpaper. Oh no. Paint. Okay, siding. It's not horrible. I just don't know if I like it this much. I definitely don't like this, but that's because of how the way it's facing. Let me see if I can find... It would be this one? Yeah, that's not bad. Let me see. It's better. What the hell did I just do? Did I put it on the inside? The house is interesting. Are you saying it's ugly? It's beautiful! Oh shit. So I can take this and I can apply it to the edges here. Fucking hell. You can apply it to the edges. And it will go all the way around. And I think it'll look better on the edges at least. Yeah, it does. Okay. The house looks fine. It's very country. No, it's not. It's beachy. What I mean, what would you make the outside of this to not be beachy? Like plaster? Or to make it beachy? What do beach houses have? Is interesting the new will bless your heart? Wow! I mean, you can always do this. I mean, that doesn't actually look all that bad. I don't like the color. I still want the color to be lighter. Wait. Oh no, it doesn't match properly. It's too much. Well, if you guys have an idea of what I could use to make it more beachy, that'll be helpful than sitting there and saying it's ugly. It's hideous. What's wrong with you? How about this? Where's the other side? Fucking hell. Where's the other side? Is this it? This is it. It's the way the wood is up and down. Most I see are like sideways. Okay. Like this, right? How does this make you feel? Does it make you feel better? Oh, God. Oh. Okay. I need to find this blue slat here somewhere. That's not it. What is this? Ew. Make the siding I'm gonna make the siding a bright color. I'm trying to find the siding. That's the problem. Oh my god, where the fuck is the siding? I could do like this. Let's just go around and do this all the way around. You walk a mile with your small dogs and the younger one still has energy like a crackhead. Sounds like Bodhi. Except we don't walk him. Actually, I'd worry about walking that cat. Like, if we ever got a cat leash. I like how Isaac, when he first, like, found out that cat leashes were a thing, he was, like, freaked out of his mind. Like, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, we used to have one. When I was little, we had a Siamese cat that was fucking batshit insane for the outdoors. So we would take her outside. She would promptly like go to the end of the leash and she would plop down in the grass and just start chewing. That's all she wanted. But she was the kind of cat that when the front door opened, she bolted and you had to chase her down the street. Cats just roam the woods. Well, we lived in LA, so the idea of outdoor cats, like, while people in LA do have outdoor cats, not intelligent. Not in a busy city. Because then when they're sad that their cat got run over, it's like, you let your cat be outdoors with, like, crazy car drivers everywhere. It's all like, what did you want? And like, I told Izek, because Izek at one point was all like, maybe we should just let Tiger become an outdoor cat. I'm all like, we're not in a crazy busy city right now, but it's busy enough there's no way I'll allow our cats to be outdoors. I'm like, absolutely not. If you wanted your cat to be outdoors and it's a busy city, I would definitely be like, get a cat leash, take them for walks. I'm gonna make sure... I know this is technically... So, there's something funny about this particular color. It always comes off a little yellowish, even when it's white, which is fine because it works with this. I don't... Do we like the bottom being like this gray stone? Vizik is shocked about cat leashes. I wonder how he would act about baby leashes existing. He knows baby leashes exist. Ew. Do we like this? I don't know if I like the stone at the bottom, but I'm not against it. I'm just trying to figure out if we like the stone. I don't know if I like it, actually. Guess we're going around and doing this again. I feel like there's like no differentiation between the top floor and the bottom floor. And while I'm not super upset by that, it'd be nice if there was. Maybe the windows will help it later. Yeah, I wasn't really feeling the stone either. Are you kidding? What the hell? Forgot to get this part. There we go. Give me that. You stupid thing. Get over here. There we go. Camera. Why? I love when the camera just refuses to work with you. It's like all the different cameras in the games, and Sims has the most finicky camera. It's all like, I'm gonna go to the second floor for you. I didn't want to be on the second floor. It's fine, we're going. Just like, stop! Milk chocolate color on the bottom floor, maybe? Like that? Eesh. Or a blue. Yeah, but kind of more on the red side. Here, let me see. Yeah, but red houses? Seriously? That reminds me of a barn, though. If I do a blue, it matches the roof a little bit more. A blue-green. Needs to be a little bit more blue. We could try this. Orange house. No! What's a beachy red? Commonly pastels. Thalman. What about this orange? What about that? Hey, what about this one? It's like Amaya looked like she was making a joke, but maybe Amaya was onto something. I like how Salvine's like, yes, and then Ori Bird's like, oh dear God. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to apply. I'm gonna do it down here, and then we're gonna look at it. You like the orange house? I'm actually not against this. This is actually more like a pink hue, if you notice. It's just there's something about this siding. So this siding has like another color that's pre-built into it that causes it to be not the same color. Oh shit. As what you would see on the color wheel. And it drives me nuts because when I've tried making a pure white house using this paneling, it doesn't work. But pastels would be dolphins. If I could have put dolphins here, I would. I know there's a dolphin like wallpaper somewhere. What is going on with this? There we go. It's freaking weird. What do we think? I don't know how I feel about it being two-tone like this. Oh, it's the sports team. Oh, God. Now I'm aware of the sports team. That is Isaac's dad's favorite team. And there's just, like, if you go in the basement, I swear to God, everything is designed dolphins, dolphins, dolphins. It's also his stepmom's favorite team, too. So, it's just dolphins, dolphins, dolphins. Isaac and I have, like... So, his dad's easy to shop for like, any holidays or anything. All we have to do is get him anything that's either has the Hulk, or Star Trek, or the Miami Dolphins. And then he's happy. I'm holding down shift while I'm letting go sometimes, and it's just not applying it, and it's driving me nuts. There we go. But yeah, no, their entire basement is like dolphin themed, like the sports team dolphins. Like orange and teal everywhere. Which this house is kind of turning out to be. Oh. You just... Hold on. Stop it. My god game. Okay, so this color... You know we can paint these these totems. So let's paint the totems. That moment when you don't do sports, yeah. Your family's Gators, hardcore Steelers, and you're just sports are dumb, show me ping pong. It's kind of like us. Here, it's pastel blue. No, I don't want any more blue. Yellow. No, God, no. Red. Red. Oh, jeez. Red, white, and blue. I need tiki colors. I need tiki colors really bad. Hold on. Tiki colors. I'm looking them up. What are good tiki colors? Purples, yellows, oranges, blues, and... But yeah, pastels, just like you guys said. Here, I found an image. Okay. Let's do... orange eyes. And we'll move this blue up here. And we'll do like a pastel purple. No whites. We'll do like a green. Do more here. We need more pastel colors here. How ugly does this look? What if we did this as like a purple and this as an orange? Oh god. What if we did this as a red? Looks kind of like Easter. I'm trying to figure it out. No, like... You see the beach all the dang time, it's usually pastel everywhere. Okay, pastel. Salmon. I need color ideas here. This blue. Do we like this blue? What about this? Looks like Easter now because pastels. Oh my god. Here, I need to get browns. Oh my god. Make them blue pastel, like variations of blues. What if I made blue and purple? Like this. It's Easter time. We give them white eyes. We give them demon eyes. There we go. How's this? Do we like this? Salmon. Salmon. Oh god, no. What is this one? Easter best time. This is awful. What is... Samantha's not living here. Oh my god. Look at this. And the game's all like, but what about this one? This is what we recommend. I'm just like, no, that's not fun. Samantha would not stand for this. There's Thalman in there. trying to make this into a fun house. Now, what if we make the railing white instead of dark black? It looks... it would vanish. Undo. What did it do? I have no idea what it did. Like, it changed what it wanted to be. Are you fucking kidding me? There. You can hear pain from Dilly. Gasoline, blowtorch, no probs, dark black. There we go. It's fine. It's fine. This house is gorgeous. Just... There are definitely problems with this house, and it's all based on how fucking hideous the colors are. Like, this is their doorway. Just make this the doorway. Just, no, I hate that as the door. That can't be the main door. This would have to be the main door. I use these main doors so often. Why am I getting, oh my god, I have to take this just in case. I'll be right back, guys. I took the opportunity to use the restroom. So that was one of the fake marketer calls. I got to cuss them out. So they keep calling me over and over and over for, with a very thick Indian accent, a job opportunity in, it's Johnstown, Pennsylvania. So this time I asked him, are you fucking stupid or something? And he's all like, I'm sorry? I'm like, are you fucking stupid or something, or do you guys not do any research? You have access to my resume. I'm all like, did you bother to even Google and see where Johnstown is compared to where I live? I said, it's a 5-hour goddamn drive, you idiot. And he was like, what? I've had them call over and over and over, and I'm sick of them. Because, one, these agencies, I should have looked at my phone. It said it came from Michigan, and I'm not supposed to pick it up if it comes out of the state. I'll pick up calls if they're in our state, if they're in New York or New Jersey, because temp agencies in Pennsylvania, New York, and New Jersey will get job opportunities in our area. If it's outside, it's one of these other ones. What they're doing is they're spoofing numbers off of different locations in America, and they're actually located in India. They're not... I don't know how legit they are. I don't want to deal with them. The one time I decided to try and talk to one, they were trying to give me a paycheck once a month. And then they were going to make certain deductions out of it. And I'm like, no. And then they try and make you sign a piece of paper that sits there and says you will not work with any other temp agency as long as they're working with you, which is not something they can do. So I know they're full of shit. I've worked with temp agencies pretty much my entire life while I've been working, because I usually find my positions through temp agencies. And sometimes the positions will go permanent if I'm lucky, and sometimes they don't. A lot of times they don't, but a lot of times I've had them go permanent and I've lost the job for other reasons. Anyways, I know the agencies enough to know, I don't know if I want to do white. But I feel if I do another color, it's gonna be too much, unless I make it a blue. But yeah, no, they're full of shit. You get them from, we can help pay off your student loan. Yeah, those ones too. I don't have those, thankfully. Those would drive me nuts. Oh my god, it's dolphins. Oh my god, we're making the dolphins house. Oh my god. Oh no, we need, it needs to be white. Just make it white. Just make it white. I really don't want it to be white, but it's like, I need to make it white. Oh no. They'll advertise on Indeed that the job offer is in your area, but when you go off to fill out the resume fields and stuff, it'll be like, lol, actually from Minnesota. Yeah, I've seen that kind of shit. I had one that actually that was all like, are you willing to relocate? And I was like, I'm sorry. They're like, we have a job opportunity in Washington, D.C. And I was like, go fuck yourself. like, no. Just like, abso-fucking-lutely not. Really, oh, I don't, okay, so this house has some severe problems, not the least of which is these goddamn tikis. Come on, let me be on the first floor! Oh my god, they're just like staring into your soul like that. Yeah, it's nicer. My problem is I can't get over the fact that it's the dolphin's house. Just look at it. It's got orange and it's the dolphin house. Why is it the dolphin house? Okay, do we like the brown door or do we want it to be white? Here's white. change the orange then? If I change the orange, I would turn it into a blue. Do you know how much pain this is gonna be to do? Oh my god. Why orange and not a pale Thalman? Because Samantha didn't design this home, and people don't know the glory of Thalman without Angela's or Samantha's supervision. I really want to try the Ghost Hunter career at some point in The Sims. I've never actually seen it. I'm very curious about it. There's a few different careers that came with that expansion pack that I still haven't seen. The detective career where you're supposed to go dumpster diving. Bye, Glippity. Oh, I mean Salvine. Bye, Salvine. Thank you for coming. I just saw Glippity. They're all like, bye. And I'm like, goodbye. Here's my problem with doing it with a Thalman color right now. I'm worried that if I use a third tone outside of what it already has, it's going to be jarring. Because I think that was the reason why it was looking like a dolphin's house so much, is it was too jarring. So we're doing this. I did like the orange. Don't get me wrong. I did like the orange color. It's just with this particular roof. Why didn't I just change the roof? Why did I do it this way? This seems like a lot harder. It is harder. It's fine. I like the blue color better. It's a little bit more beachy this way. But here is the thing. So I have to get rid of... Shit. I have to get rid of this door. Just so I can fix this color. That's fine. We'll get the door back. Maybe make the corners that blue and keep the rest the whitish color? That would be weird. Oh, you're talking about these corners. The problem is, look at it. One swatch. This corner isn't a different color. If it was, I would have so much fun with this wall pattern. But it's not. Why would they give us something like that? I know you can get something like that, like custom made stuff, but yeah, no, we don't have that. Okay. Look at how cool this is. There's no central one. Why? So I need a 3-door or a single door just to fit up here. Otherwise, it's not centered, and it's going to drive me insane. Oh my god. Garage door. Your schedule for next week was supposed to be posted Sunday night at latest, but none of the other managers have completed their schedule for the sections of the restaurant. Oh god. Are you liking that job? Are you enjoying it? I remember when you got it. I remember when you were excited to leave your old job. You were like, see you later, suckers. And everyone was like, Ben, that's not very nice. And you were like, fuck off, bitches. That's exactly what you said you did. It hits alright as its ups and downs. I like this door. I really want to use it somewhere. I also like this door, and I've never used it. Oh god, we're gonna use this door. We're gonna make it white. This white is right. Music's gonna hit me. Okay. So here's my thing. I want windows. Like, no one talked to you at your last job. You got treated like shit, and the scheduling was just horrible. Yeah, I've had jobs like that. It's not good. I hate it. I hate when you're just ignored. You're treated like you just don't exist. This is a really cool window, and I really want this up here somewhere. Can I put it in 2 spots? Look at that. I love it. Make it white. No, miscellaneous. Go, white. It's done here. It's perfect. Actually, I do these white windows a lot. Make it black. Is that too much? I feel like it works with the trims though. Are you like the window that refuses to be facing the right way? Use that window in a bathroom. Like, have weekend plans. Sorry, you're now working as first shift. Ew. $10, God. I was offered a job recently when I was looking, and they were all like, hey, we have this position for you. Are you interested? And they were all like, yeah, it's, what was it? It was like Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and I was all like, I'm not looking for part-time work, I'm looking for full-time. And they were all like, oh, it's full-time work. And I'm all like, how is it full-time? They're all like, oh, it's 12-hour shifts on all three days. And I was all like, okay, first of all, that's 36 hours and not 40. Secondly, are you fucking insane? And I believe I did call him insane, and I told him there was no fucking way I was going to do that. That's just the most batshit crazy. I had a feeling he was another one of those fake people too, which is why I didn't care how I was talking to him. Because normally don't talk to the recruiters like this. Just so you know. Can't believe Milan was added to Smite. What? Really? It's fucking weird. Like, I'm okay with this window, but I think I'm taking this window and just sticking it in a few places. You know what we need to not have? Walls yet. Because we need to figure out what the layout is first. And as much as I like this window, I don't think it's going to work there. Reason being, I want to break up the downstairs a little bit. This would work. Because we could take the same look from this guy and apply it down there. You know what? Here. Deal with the black windows. This house needs this. Okay. Put it in the middle of each one of these, maybe? Oh god, that looks weird. Here. I feel like it's not equal, and it bothers me. How insane are we if we do this? It doesn't, it's not balanced. It's not balanced at all and it drives me nuts. It's not balanced because of that. I don't know. So upstairs the living space and downstairs the gathering party area. No, we'll do a living space down there too. I'm trying this out. There. There, it fits the windows a little better. I am so anal retentive on this stuff. Also, why does the door look out of place now? Is it because the door is not black? Why is the door black? What? Have you ever seen a black door? It's like what the hell? That's weird. I'm weirded out by the white door with the black windows. Well, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to come up with what the downstairs is going to look like first. Once I have the downstairs figured out, then we can work on... I'm sorry. Once I have the windows figured out, then we can work on the rest of the house. The interior. And we will design the interior based around where the windows are located. Why? Because we're insane. Stop it. Stop it. There we go. Okay. And then these windows. No! They would have been perfect there. They don't fit. This one does, but this one's like a giant ass, like, hey, want to stare at our naked selves? So it's up. I don't know what we're doing, honestly. We are playing as much as we can around with this and figuring things out. These could work, but they look... I mean, once we change the coloring... Giant loft windows. Limbo window. This is the massive over-the-top one. That one doesn't work. Too much. I think it's going to have to be this one. And then what we'll do is we'll grab... Dear game, please don't fuck with the elevation. There we go. This works. I did change the teal. The problem was, so... Everyone else was here to watch Namaya. What ended up happening was, we started putting the house together. And... First of all, the tikis became this monstrosity of pale Easter colors, trying to go with tiki colors. And then we had major problems because, yeah, it looked like the Dolphins lived there, like the sports team. And it was just bothering me too much, and so we got rid of it. We couldn't get over the fact that the Dolphins lived there. And it was just too much. What is this? I like this window. I need a long window. I don't need a long window. We need these windows up here. Okay. We're almost good with the windows. Almost. The thing is, we need this. And we need a door. We need a nice... I really want to put like this door in. Here. And then what we'll do is we'll take this color scheme, throw it there, throw it there, there, throw it there. I want to see what affects the interior. Oh. Damn it. You could do two of the same door. I could do two of the same door. But then we'd still have the problem where it's not matching. I could also do it like this, and it looks good. Beach house! It looks a lot better than it did. There's nothing inside. We don't even know where the stairs are going. Fucking hell. God damn it. Here. No, actually, I want that wall there. It went from bless your heart to fabulous. Yeah, it's a lot better. Looks like a movie prop. It does a little bit, but that's fine. That just means it's good. There's no windows in this room. I was gonna make this the kitchen. There's no windows here. Oh, shit. I don't mind there not being windows there. This shouldn't be much of an... Yeah, there's no windows there either. Yeah, I'm fine with that. The only problem is there's no light coming in here, except from the door. It's the dimmest room in the house. And we don't mean dim as in stupid. Also no way in to the other side. There will be. We're gonna... Poof. There. How's that? Hi, Tom. I mean, it's better than the house that was here. That house was hideous. Didn't look like it belonged. Tiled staircase to paradise. No. No. Oh God. Oh God. I hate that. Like, what the fuck? Also, it's hideous. Mood stairs, living stairs. Give it a week till someone burns it down. How dare you? How about this grand staircase? It's beautiful. It's like it belongs in a hacienda. Just a stair. Here's the standard ones we always use. Perma wood. Shit. So what we can do for this... I don't like the wall. That's fine. We need walls. Why don't you make it like the top and bottom are separate with the stairs outside up to a door? Because with the way the roof is, it's not really easy to do that because it's intentionally over the top. We'd have to rebuild the entire thing. Plus, unless you're turning it into a second living space for someone, it's not very practical. And I don't want to make it into a second living space. Now, I could make these stairs wider, but here, let's do this. Oh, so yeah, see, I knew I had done stuff on the inside on accident. Wallpaper. Let's go with Island Living. Wallpapers. Yeah. Oh. Paint. Let's just see what everything is. Why would... It's the basic room color. We can make the interior orange. I mean, we're definitely going to need a comparison between the floor. Why is the wallpaper options so fugly? It's because it was the Island Living one. They're meant for resorts. Like, if I really wanted some nice wallpapers, I'd have to, like, find these ones, like this one. See, this one's simple and decent. It's very, very simple. And remember, with Creative Style, we can really fuck with this. Like, I think I used this one for Samantha's home. But I changed it. There's a few of them that I've used before and you guys have seen. It's just you haven't seen it because it's been changed so much. So if we do this, and what if we go in here? And what if we do the beautiful orange? It's actually not bad. These stairs are hideous. The only problem I have with this is I want whatever I use up here to carry downstairs, and the problem is downstairs is so dark at the moment. It might be too dark. And I'm gonna have to change the wood that's used. So what do we use and what usually goes inside of a beach house then? It's usually like blues, right? Blue. Blue pastel. Blue. Here's a blue. And I mean, the black works with it. Blues and greens and some yellows and creams. That rhymes. What usually goes inside a beach house? Furniture. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna horribly murder and maim you. I like that. It's just enough of it. I like the wood flooring, and this is light, but it's just enough of a distinction. Couldn't resist. Fucking hate you. Because inside a beach house. Furniture. Pastel and tropical floral. Do you really want tropical floral in here? Here, what if we did this? Put it down here. And we said, oh my god, guys. Themed. I think this is a Samantha thing. Yeah, it's a Samantha thing. That was for the uniform. Oh my god, tropical floral. It's beautiful! Oh my god. Oh god. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous here. It's Grandma's house. I think we would need... See, look, here's a Samantha's, one of Samantha's walls. And that's based off of... Is it this one? I think it is this one. Yeah. So this one, if you look at it... See how I changed it? This is why I love the Creative style. Let's see. So the kitchen's gonna have to be somewhere here, and I think the kitchen should be in this corner. So let's get a nice open archway here. Ugh. We need like a 3 archway. That works, but I want that to be white. What did Tom say? Like my eyes? You shut your whore mouth, Tom. Shut it. You shut it good. Here. So we'll put in lighting. Sort by function. Lights. Ceiling light. Let's get a nice ceiling light in here. What are these little alien spaceships from? What the hell? I don't remember ever seeing those. We want more modern lights in this house. I don't usually go for the modern light thing. What the fuck? That's definitely a resort thing. I don't usually go for the modern lights, but we're gonna do the modern lights in this house.
Welcome back.
Holy Space Outlaw, thank you for gifting a sub to Tom. That was really sweet. I mean, Lord of the Chaos of the Long Shots. Hey, you know what I realized recently? I never finished the Star Wars game. I should probably go back and finish that. I really was liking it. And then I just got distracted by other things. Never, ever finished it. But yeah. I could just use wall lights in here, honestly. Here, let's look at wall lights. So wall lights are nice. So do a wall light there, and I could do it there. You know what I don't remember having to do? Having the Sims change light bulbs. In this one. I don't remember if you do or not, but I know that lights can go out. I just don't know if they can go out in this version of The Sims. Can they? I know it's a thing. I want this to be the stove. We're gonna use that because I've never used it and I like the look of it. Here we go. I like these. We're putting those there because I want to put a piece of art here. Whoever lives here better like it. The petite bakers. Celebration of leaves. Puppies. Shelves. More shelves. No. Pictures. I want a piece of art. Like one good piece of... Here we go, yes. Good, just... No. Can't they catch a fire? You never heard of changing bulbs in Sims? You can change bulbs in Sims. I have seen the Sims do it. I just don't know if it's in this Sims game or if it was in previous ones. This looks better. I mean, I don't like it that much, but it's better than some of the other options we have in here right now, just because it's multiples. And I think we can customize the frames a little. That's not bad. Actually, hold on. There. They're customizable just enough, and they just stare off that way. And then before I forget, let's put a bookcase right here. Because it's like, what the fuck would you do here? Bookcase. Oh, this bookcase doesn't fit in the entire thing. Shit. I mean, it's recessed in a little. And it looks horrible. So is this one. God damn it. Don't forget the full-length mirror those beach houses have. Do they have full-length mirrors? Where do they put the full-length mirror? Beach houses have full-length mirrors. It's so you can stare at yourself. Be all like, yes, look at my beach body. Oh, yeah. So amazing. It's hideous. That's definitely not a beach house thing. No, there's that. What did we have here a second ago? I mean... we could put this here. Because then you just go in and you say, make it white. It's raining outside. Eliana's depressing as shit. I mean... I don't think I like it that much. Why are there so many books? You notice when I put it down, it's like it got more books. It's like, what the fuck? No. It's a floor-to-ceiling bookcase. There we go. For no reason. We're gonna put it right there. Nothing exists behind it. That looks really weird. I'm upset. More books, more fire hazards. Why do you think we're setting this place on fire? What is wrong with you? Ew, it's an ugly desk. Do we stick a desk in this corner and this is where people come? Or do we just put the bookcase back and just call it a day? We put the bookcase back and we call it a day. God fucking damn it. Reason being is because we put a nice side table here. Give me a frickin' side table. That's a dining table. God damn it. Insurance money? No. Coffee end tables. I think they're end tables. They are end tables. Now, can I get a wood top, please? Thank you. So make it white. Make the whole thing fucking white. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I found out there's a mod. I think Quiggles posted it, but someone made a mod where it got rid of the glow. And I really want it, but the problem is the mod also comes with high quality pack, and I have no desire for that quality pack. Because I think what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to up the graphics level so you can get your super sexy Sims on, so you can get boner while you're playing the game, which really, really disturbs me on so many levels. So, yeah, that's a thing. Oh my god. Yeah, it's a thing. So, here, I'm gonna do this first. But I really want a wall that's gonna have tile up halfway through it, so we get like a backsplash. I bet that's the actual description of the mod. The person did a soap opera type story that they've written in a bio, and I don't know if they actually played The Sims with it, but they have pictures with it, and they got all those mods that allow them to have their Sims do all the sexing. And so there's sections of it, if you watch it, where it's all like, not safe for work. And I'm like, what? Like... I mean, maybe when I was younger and horny, I would like, and didn't have like a husband. I might have been more interested in those things, but definitely not now. This is very beach house. So ew. Yeah, it is so ew. Here, I want to take this. Yes. Okay. This is supposed to go over a stove, but I think it's only going to go over a single stove. I don't know if this is going to work like I want it to. Is it a shelf? Can you actually put stuff on it? Let me find something you can normally put on a shelf. Like tissue. No. It's not a shelf. It's just, it's a light fixture of some sort. Okay. I don't like the blue that it's using. Ew. But I don't dislike it enough to want to change it off of this. I don't know what else to use for it. Okay. Whatever. We're gonna keep it. Stove. Let's give them a decent stove. Oh, I guess it does. Huh! Go figure! Is that a kitchen or a toilet? You shut the hell up. What the hell? I don't know if I like that stove with it, actually. Old timey-wimey stove. Is that a dishwasher? I think it's a dishwasher. That's a dishwasher. That's a stove. It's a cowpoke stove. Here, let's make it white. Because, you know, that white and pastel colors. You know the one thing I wonder about? What if we made this, like, we didn't do anything else? Seafoam green! Yes! Play it all over. Make it hurt our eyes. this entire house, walking inside of here is going to hurt our eyes. What happened up here? You guys noticing this too? There we go. So what if I instead made this a gray? Okay, it's a little less harsh on the eyes if you do it this way. Like, what if I just... You lose a lot of the details that's on the tile. Oh my god, Anime Junkie! Thank you for the $5. Thank you for blessing us with your gameplays, and I hope you both have a fantastic day. Thank you for the donation. That was really sweet. This is very sweet, and you're welcome, and I hope that I can continue doing these for a while. Meaning that it gives me something to do, especially on the when I'm like job hunting. Not that I'm obviously job hunting today. So for those of you who missed out on yesterday, I threw my back out again, and I'm so angry. It kind of happened randomly out of nowhere yesterday. I was in the middle of making cakes. So, long story, I posted in general chat, but I know people don't always see it. Long story is that I ended up, like, I did a special dinner for Isaac's dad. And when I did the dinner for his dad, I decided that I was going to make these... I'm trying to find... Oh, it really sucks that these can't merge somehow. I decided I was going to make these... I made zabayon, and I used Chef John's recipe for zabayon. Chef John does food wishes online. If you've never seen him and you like cooking, take a look at his stuff. His stuff is really great. Anyways, I followed his recipe for zabayon, which includes fresh strawberries. So I had put the fresh strawberries in, but we bought this giant thing of it because I thought I was going to need more than I actually ended up using. So rather than let things go to waste right now, which, I mean, we've done it before, but when I'm working, it's not such a big deal. My back's already a lot better today, and thank you for the wishes. I decided I needed to do something with the strawberries because while I'm not working, we lose that extra income, and it would be nice if we don't end up losing out on... Oh, shit. You know, why am I doing that? Let me fix this first. I've been in this kick of need to not lose. Oh, ugh. Need to not lose money on everything, or we need to not let things in the fridge go to waste. Anyways, because trying to save on money as much as possible and spending. So I decided, okay, I need to do something with the strawberries, and I figured, hey, I haven't made a cake in a long time, and I looked up the recipe for just like, it turns out we had cake mix in the cupboard to use, but I decided to take the strawberries, looked up a few recipes, found one that I liked the look of, and basically you cook the strawberries down with a little bit of water, about a cup full of sugar, and you add a little bit of cornstarch at the end, and you basically make a very thick strawberry. It's basically like a consistency of jam, but it can be used in cake fillings. So I decided I was going to make a cake, and then Isaac was like, well, we could buy the frosting. And I was like, why are we buying the frosting? I have a ton of confectioner sugar from when I was making desserts last summer, and we have butter. I can make buttercream frosting. I haven't done it in a long time. Let me look up a recipe for that, and we can do buttercream. Found a recipe, haven't made the buttercream yet. But the cakes I was pulling out of the oven yesterday, and it's Betty Crocker's yellow cake mix. I'm looking for the counter. Betty Crocker's yellow cake mix, I realized I was going to make it as it was, and then out of nowhere, I decided at the last minute, why don't I add lemon into the cake? So I juiced an entire lemon, and then I zested the lemon, and I dumped that into the cake mix. And I decreased the amount of water I put in with the cake, and because it needs a cup of water, I made sure that it was lemon juice with the water added. Gross yellow cake. It's just yellow cake. It tastes like vanilla. It has a lemony flavor to it now, though. I have tasted a little bit of it. I want this like white, but I don't want it desperately white. Actually, that's good. Anyways, I was bending over yesterday, and I was taking them out of the oven, and out of nowhere, and it pisses me off because I was perfectly fine prior to this, my back just did a scritch. It sort of like had a crick or something, and it sent me onto the floor. Thankfully the cakes survived because I got them onto the counter, but my back just went out again. And I have no idea why the fuck it just went out again. I am pissed off beyond belief because my back went out 2 Fridays ago. It's nowhere near as bad as it was last time. I'll tell you that now. But my back went out 2 Fridays ago, and ew. And I had just gotten over my back having been out. Also, I hate the tile color right now. I had just gotten over my back having been out before. And just irritated. Like, really, really sick and tired of my back, like, going out. And, Isaac has made jokes doing the whole, wow, it's the old age thing. It's not. My back has gone out off and on since, I think the first time I had ever went out, I was 16 or 17. And it's just, I don't know how I like this. You know what? I have a better idea. My back has gone out off and on since I was younger. Here, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put this as the countertop. Now it starts matching. What the fuck? Oh, it took the wall. But yeah, no, my back is already better today. But it was so painful that when Isaac streamed for me last night, I was in so much pain, but I was so tired that I kept falling asleep. But on top of falling asleep, I kept waking back up. I don't know what I feel about this, by the way. I kept waking up like every 10-15 minutes because I was in so much pain from it. I don't know why, by the way, the knife block always wants to face the wall. I find it to be the weirdest thing ever because knife blocks need to face this way. I'm trying to remember. There it is. Like, seriously, they need to face where someone can grab them. Like, why the fuck does the Sims knife block want to face in the opposite direction? Also, why is this wanting to be like this? Come on. But yeah, so I haven't made the buttercream yet. I'm gonna do that today when Isaac gets home. Why does it say it's black? So weird. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it comes out. I haven't made buttercream since I was little, so here's a story for you guys that I know Isaac really enjoyed when I told it to him. When I was in 8th grade, we were given electives. And the knives face the wrong way because the game knows that the Sims can't be trusted with sharp objects. Yeah, pretty much. When I was in 8th grade, my school that I was in had this thing where we were all able to take an elective. It was required that everyone just picked something that they wanted to do elective-wise, that they were gonna... Anyways, you picked a class that you wanted to do from a list of classes. And you had 2 different electives you could do. Just so you know, my second one, I picked the flute, which was really weird because it was way less fun and a lot more about trying to really learn how to play the flute. I did it because I was curious about it. And I'm not sorry I did. I've also have a lot of respect for people who play the flute. It's freaking difficult. I'm not talking about a recorder. I'm talking about the full-on metal flute that you hold off to the side. Pain in the ass to learn how to blow into that thing and to get it to working. But, really cool when you did start getting it to go function. Anyways, half a school year learning that was not enough time to really do much of anything with the flute. Anyways, so I ended up because I was a fat child, Isaac loves this story because of that. Because I was a fat child, I intentionally picked as my elective for one of the 2 electives I was able to pick, cake decorating, because I was a smart fat child, because I realized that if you take a cake decorating class, you're gonna have to make frosting, and if you make frosting, you're gonna have to have something to frost with it. So it was an excuse for my 8-year-old self to constantly tell my mom I had to bake a cake. And if you had a cake that you baked, well, someone had to eat it. So, my fat ass picked cake decorating so that I could have an excuse to tell my mom we need to make a cake. On the other side, my mom used to do cake decorating when I was younger. And I'm talking younger, like preschool age, because my mom didn't want to spend the money on cakes for whenever our birthdays came up, but she wanted to do something, so she took cake decorating classes so she could learn how to decorate her own cakes for the classes. We are getting this because this needs to be somewhere in this house. This is ridiculous. This needs to be nowhere in the house. Yes, it does. I feel like there's more that needs to be on this counter, and at the same time I feel like I'm putting so much investment into this counter. But yeah, so I learned the basics of cake decorating. I could make some damn good frosted roses back in the day. I don't remember how to do much of any of it. I'd have to relearn it. It is a pretty cool skill to have, but it's also it's not super easy. It's not super difficult. It just takes practice. These are the ones that are supposed to be in the middle. I never actually end up putting these anywhere. I've always wanted to be able to have things hanging from the ceiling like this, but we don't have that. I mean, honestly, if I did this anywhere here, it would be right above the stove, but it's also freaking weird. Can you imagine the logistics of this? You start cooking and things are popping up and it's just getting onto the pans that you're gonna, like, that are above you. But yeah, so did I ever think about being a pastry chef? There was once upon a time when I started learning how to cook where I was thinking of like doing things like that. I don't know if I like this anymore. Here, let me see. How much light does that give? That's kind of cute, actually. So being a pastry chef, I know is difficult. I also know that I've tried exploring mentally about going into the restaurant business and just start cooking. Once I started really enjoying cooking, then I ended up realizing how ridiculous that would end up being, because it is... Becoming a chef or working in a restaurant is very demanding, and I don't have the mental fortitude or desire to be involved in that. I don't want to be a chef at all. I don't want to work in a restaurant. The hours for working in a restaurant, as Ben could probably attest to you, are insane, especially if you're a chef. You're not talking like a 9-to-5 job. You are talking like you are there when... What the hell happened? No. Oh, we're fine. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's go back out and... Your restaurant jobs are very demanding. Can confirm they're also insane if you're about... Yeah. But the chefs, so like the head chef, the sous chef, whichever, depending on what level the restaurant is, you're talking about them being there in the morning, making sure that things are getting delivered, that things are being picked up, they're checking inventory, they're checking on everything else. If they change the menu at all or have a daily special, they end up doing that, and they plan that out. They're there from the moment before the restaurant opens to after the restaurant closing, and I have no desire to spend my entire day in a restaurant kitchen doing that. That is the reason why I decided to never ever try to do that. Legitimately can't leave until all your servers and tables are clean and gone. Yeah. So, if you're talking about a smaller restaurant, yes. So anytime Isaac has asked me, hey, if I ever wanted to think about opening up like a cafe or something with him and just work for ourselves, I have no desire to put that much energy into it. I like working, and I do enjoy working, especially at a job that I enjoy being at. Sometimes they expect you to leave at 12 a.m., be back at like 8 a.m. Yeah. I've had that in retail. But yeah, it's just not something I want to do. What I was saying is I do enjoy working, and I very much like being in the IT field. I really wish I could get this to carry over. I wonder if there's another... I think I already looked. I don't think there is a tile that has a header for it. I mean, it does, but it's a literal tile heading. Ugh. Like, why can't I just do a normal backsplash? Why does the game not give me this option? I mean, the most I have is this, and that's not. Yeah, whatever. Oh, I know how I was gonna break that. I was gonna break that by putting the refrigerator there. Because there's no fridge. Did you guys notice there's no fridge? You want to open up a cafe? That's such a gay thing, to be honest. It is a very gay thing. No, it's the reason why Isaac has asked is because in our area we have seen a number of... That's way over the top. So over the top. We've seen a number of like comic book stores open up. We've even seen like a toy store open up, and we went into the toy store out of curiosity, and it was cringy. It was cringy because I really want this to be like gold handles, because I have a feeling it's the handles. It's not the handles. It was cringy because the toy store had... It was just... I'm trying to think. It had pop figures. Nothing but those pop figures. And then overpriced Transformers. And some Barbies. And I was looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it was such a kitschy little place. And they were all excited when we were in there because they were just working on opening up the store for the first time. And they were all like, oh, come back later and we're going to have more stuff later. And both Isaac and I were all like, yeah, we're never coming back here again. Okay, yeah, we're definitely leaving this as it is. We're going to leave it as an open plan concept here. Up here. there's not a whole lot of rooms that could be in here. This house is actually still relatively small. It is possible. Where's the bathroom? Oh my god. There's no bathroom. Like, we could do a really small bathroom right here. And then upstairs, there's no bathroom. There's no fucking bathroom anywhere. Oh my god. Here's what I'm thinking. Turning this into a bathroom. This into a bathroom with these windows. Anyways, I know I'm going off on tangents with this whole thing, but so no, what I was trying to say is so they have these toy stores and they have these comic stores over here that keep on opening up, and we keep on looking at them and we keep on thinking, wow, these are really stupid. And I still think that most of them, when they're opening up, are really fucking stupid. Reason being, because when I was in LA, the stores that actually did the best were the ones that not only sold comics, but also sold, shit. How am I gonna get this to work now? They sold not only comics, they sold Magic the Gathering cards, board games. And then the better ones, which you don't find much of anywhere, and I knew the people that started the one in LA, but there is one in LA, and they're over in other areas. They're board game cafes, and what they are basically is, oh god, I hate that. I don't like this design up here. Let's just finish down here. Board game cafes, the concept of them is basically, you go in, you pay usually an entrance fee to be in there. You can buy food and everything else, but then they have board games all over the place that are on shelves that you just pick and you play, or you can bring your own game. Up to you. Let's make life easier and just take this in here. And it's really cool in that respect because you had all these board games you could just end up playing. Comic stores are really oversaturated, yeah. But I kept telling Isaac, I'm all like, why don't they have anything like that here? Anytime I run into a comic store, and the comic stores out here, when they open up, they tend to die shortly afterwards. And they're dying because they're just fucking comic stores. You go in and they literally are just selling comic books, maybe some comic book figures, but there's no variation. Your store's not going to survive if you don't have any variation. I'm not exactly an expert on that, so it's very possible I'm completely wrong, but I have seen most of the times when a comic book store, especially in this area, opens up, they do not survive for long, and it seems a lot of it is based around that they don't have anything going for them other than the fucking comics. Like, I don't want to go... I like comics, but I'm not going to get invested in them because I know how much time, effort, and money ends up being going into reading them. If I'm going to read comics, I usually prefer getting a collection. Like, so I have a series of the Runaway comics, but they're not comics. They're bound up in a book. I forget what those are called. But it's basically a collection of multiple, like, comic issues all in one after they've come out. I prefer spending my money on that, not on the issue as it comes out. So that's the only time I'll end up going there, and the thing is, I'm not going to buy a whole bunch of them in general because I don't find enough interest. Let's see. Toilet. And we need a sink. Sink. Do we want to get like a regular sink? Sink? I like the sink idea. it looks better. And this is a beach house. But yeah, so that's anyways, that's where Isaac's idea of like, hey, why don't we open up a cafe comes from, because he's all like, why don't we open up the board game cafe? And I'm just like, I don't want to put the energy into that. I'm like, it's just, no, not interested. We need a light in here. We need a nice, simple overhead light. One to put in the middle of the room. No. I just want a simple, like, oh. That's not that simple. Just like this one, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. You have to make a cafe with stuff that's uncommon or make something new to a sellers, especially. You know what would do well, which does well, and there's only a handful of them. The board game cafe to a certain extent, except you base and theme the look of the place and the food and even the serving utensils and stuff all based off of a fantasy D&D type environment. And then you base the menu off of it. There are bars and places like that where you might have seen it, where you roll a d20 and based upon what you end up rolling, that's the shot you end up getting. And a critical failure is like a horribly like a shot that in general you wouldn't want, but if you roll a 20, you get to keep the glass. There's a handful of those out there. I believe one of them's in Canada. I forget where the other one in the US is located, but I've seen the concepts and they seem amazing and people want to go to them. But the thing is, there's not enough of them that are around. Why the fuck is this a thing? I don't want that. I want a TV here. I want the TV here. Oh my fucking god. I want the TV here. I want it like this. Yeah. You want to go to one of those? I really want to go to one of those. I think the concept of them is fantastic. I would love to go to one. Here, let's do that. How far away is that? That's 1 over. There. That's good. We need one of those full-sized mirrors. We need a disgusting mirror. We need mirrors everywhere, actually. Oh my god, we do. I just remembered we need mirrors, like, everywhere. We're putting so much energy into this house. And Samantha doesn't even own it. Yeah. It's coming out relatively nice, though. I like it. I also feel like we need tile floors over here to separate out the kitchen area. You know what? Get the same tile over here. Like, can we do this to the kitchen area? Yeah, we could do that. There we go. So if we really want to make a break, there we go. Nah. I like it like that. It's fine. The brunch bar. Oh. I know what you're talking about. Where's the table, though? There's no dining table? We just have a bar that everyone eats at? I mean, we could. Can't stay as long as usual. Hi, frankly, Ernest. That's fine. We're probably ending in like 30 minutes. I don't want to end, but I need to start working on dinner and stuff. I have no idea what I'm making for dinner. So what I've been doing recently for dinner is I got some hamburger buns. I have bread flour and I'm going to make some sandwich rolls with it. But I've been cooking chicken with salt and Cajun spices. And then I've been slicing it super thin like lunch meat. And then I've been stacking it back in the pan, putting a slice of provolone on top of that. And I've been putting it in the buns with sliced tomato, red onion, lettuce. But I looked up this honey mustardy type sauce mix, and I thought it just tastes like honey mustard. I was like, yeah, it's okay. Isaac's in love with the stuff and says it's freaking amazing. So I think I'm stuck with having to buy it for a little bit longer. Because I don't think he's going to take a no as an answer. This is not the right counter. This is. Why doesn't this link up? This is not the right counter. Wait, are you kidding? So fancy chicken burgers. Yeah, they're kind of fancy chicken burgers. They're not as fancy as you would think, though. They're simpler than you would think. Do I not have a bar option for this one? No, it's right here. Yeah, it's this one. Why aren't you... Oh, no. They don't link up, do they? Oh, I know how they link up. Crap. Oops. I think I have to do this. I'm really upset by that. You thought it was like frozen patties? No, I don't ever buy frozen patties, not unless I'm like super being lazy. I will always make my own. I don't find any reason to buy frozen patties. I don't know how I feel about this. Because there's this giant space right here. I guess it's not horrible. Like frozen patties. Frozen patties aren't bad. I've used them before, but I prefer making my own. The reason being because if I want to put spices in the patty or anything, it's much easier to do it that way. Fucking hell. It's a breakfast bar that can't be used. Welcome to the island! It's too white. I don't want it. That's just amazing. Dining chairs. We need dining chairs that go up there. Are they under miscellaneous? I think they're miscellaneous. Your drafter's companion. This is ugly. Parlor perch. Ugh. Just some sturdy stools. These are horribly ugly. What is this? A travel tent. You can buy a travel tent? I didn't know that. A Whittler's workbench. Here. Edwardian home thingamajigger. It needs to be stools. Wait, why am I doing this like this? Stop it, these are hideous. These are so ugly. Miscellaneous wood. It's made out of the same IKEA wood that everything is made out of. Kenny Tag, thank you for the resub. How are you doing? I feel like we saw your sim on the last sim stream, and I don't think you were here at the time. Oh yeah, we were laughing hysterically. Your sim, from what I remember, is especially hideous. You can thank Isaac. I want some tropical, like, amazingness on this. No, I wasn't. Wait, I want to see. Yeah, you're gonna have to find. It was the VOD from last Sunday. The problem is I don't remember how far in it was. We're gonna do this. Just, they're beautiful. Do we think the fruit needs to be here? It dominates the entire fucking counter. It's right here now. You want some fruit? I'm gonna put it on a coffee table. I'm gonna get a coffee table. Oh god, this is hideous. It's fine, it'll be worth it. Oh my god, what is this? Toe-in coffee table. Sophia's soft ottoman. I don't know, it looks like a surfboard. It is a surfboard. Oh my god. What? Why does this look like Katy Perry's just invaded? Here's my problem with the surfboard. Fill the house with fruit. It's there. It's fine. Come on, sit in the middle. It wants to pick which section to be in. Oh my god, there is no center. I hate trying to fit it on coffee tables. It doesn't work. Welcome to the island. Oh, it needs to be facing this way. Oh, it's automatically facing inwards because the counter faces this way. That's stupid! Put a durian in as the centerpiece. Do you have, is there one? I don't know if there is anything like that. Hold on, let's do all. And let's filter content based on the island expansion. Here, Sims 3 Island Paradise. This is the extent of the. This is just the. This is just surfaces. I didn't want surfaces. I want decor. Show me all the decor. Fruit. Wait. Put the TV on the surfboard. You can't. It's a coffee table, and coffee tables don't get TVs. We're using that already at Samantha's house. It's a giant fountain thing. Oh my god. No. Roof curves. No. Island canopy. Oh my god. It hangs. It just hangs. It just hangs. It doesn't matter where it's at. It just hangs. There's a bird too. Just. Oh god. Seashells. What is this? Oh no. Here's a mermaid island. There's not a whole lot of things that are like. I feel like there's a mounted fish already that's probably better than this. I feel like there's a statue of a mounted fish or something. Hold on. Skyline after whatever. No. Dear Lord, those are tacky. We were going for the modern style and trying to make it nicer. These are horrible. We can't use those. I mean, what do you think about these chairs? They just like scream in your face. Oh, God. God. Here, let's try and change this up a little. Oh God. No. I don't know. I feel like there's not enough, there's not enough in this house yet. Those stools are like 70s disco bar. So you're saying it's good, then? You can see. Here's the island. Ooh, whoa. City lights, authentic stool seats. I have not used those yet, and I feel like I need to make like something where those get used somewhere. I like that sofa in general, but like I like this sofa sort of. This one's more modern. Well, so this one definitely needs to be like not like that. Here. White. White. It's beautiful. Everything in this house is white. It's gorgeous. Everything in this house is freaking white. We don't... Oh, I hate these stools. Can't have them. I'm sorry. We're gonna need some different stools. I know which ones I want to get. Hold on. Not those. Actually, yeah, these. Not here, but I want to change the look. So this part, because that's the legs. We can actually make these like, no. We'll make them a lighter gray. This part, we're gonna make into like, that's better. It gives a little bit more contrast. This will be white. Some pastels, blues. Here are some blues. And some more blues. Oh, God. There. How's that? I feel like no one wants to sit there. I feel like no one wants this. Oh God, it's going through the wall. Oh God. Oh God. Wonder how much this place will cost. It doesn't matter because when I move your subs into places, I use the free real estate cheat because I'm not dealing with that. Like most of your Sims are living in place. It also allows some of your Sims to automatically become rich without having to worry about like forcing that. I'm just remembering now we need more mirrors. Remember that whole thing where we need mirrors because we were told how disgustingly needy people were about mirrors in these kind of houses? So we need mirrors. Here's a mirror. Do you want to stare at your beach self? Stare at it. Stare at your beach self. Oh God. Make it metal. Where's the metals? Metals. Here, we'll do this. Make it black. You can't even tell it's black because it's so reflective. So... Maybe like this. Oh my God. Here. Black. Black. Lot values in the upper left. It's not that expensive. It really isn't that expensive right now. We do need a coffee table. Like, these are like beachy coffee tables. So are these, actually. These are very much beachy coffee tables. Oh yeah, it's like that. Just like that. Perfect. The Sims has designed it for us, except for the fact that this is an off-white and we need white. Pure white. Pure white. Yes. And then safe foam. Can't see what because it's on mobile. Oh, it's a McMansion. No, a McMansion is an oversized house that goes from one edge of the lot to the other. This is definitely not covering. Okay, it's kind of covering most of the map. No, because there's a whole bunch of space back here. I don't know if it qualifies as a McMansion. Does it qualify as a McMansion? Do we care? Look at it. It's beautiful. It looks more like a beach house than it did previously, okay? Even as tikis. Tiki guys. There's no windows right here. Which is fine, because we didn't want windows everywhere, because you need the ability to, you know, not be blinded by things, I guess. Hold on, can we move this? No, let's keep it where it is. It's fine. We designed the entire exterior based off of those windows. A house like this where you would live would be 1.5 million. Yeah, seriously. Like in LA, this house would be obscene. Like celebrities only. Fuck the rest of you. Wall installed digital fish display. Let's do it. I know Isaac was dying to get this to run somewhere. Oh god. Oh god. I think Isaac made a house designed around getting that fish tank into someone's house. Here. Do you need toilet paper? Now you have some. It's just like we are. What about this entire area? What about this whole area? What are we doing with this? Like everything shoved right here. There's this giant empty space. We need art. Sculptures, plants, beautiful plants. It's a fern. It's my favorite plant. I swear that this plant has been in every iteration of The Sims so far. They always seem to bring it back. No matter what happens, this plant always comes back. Hannah Hipster, thank you for the follow. Want some flowers? No, we don't. No. I don't want to put this in the house just because they're at Samantha's resort and no one's allowed to have them besides Samantha. What about this? It's beautiful. We could just put it right here. Put it over here. In this corner that no one can ever walk in. You're not allowed to have stuff there. Because a door is there. Fucking kidding me? Here. No, not that. God damn it. It's picking the planks and not this. I want this. I want this again. Someone has no idea what to do with their home, so they do this. They just stick the same thing everywhere. It's beautiful. I have no idea which one of you guys is going to live here, but I feel we need a tacky fish above the wall. Can I have a fish on the wall? Do we have a fish? Is there a mounted fish? What the fuck is the mounted fish if there's a mounted fish? Do you guys know if there's a mounted fish? Someone tell me if there is a mounted fish. How about a piñata? Would you like a piñata? Oh, let it be you. I think you are. I don't know where you are. I'd have to find out where you're located right now. Main attraction puzzle shelf. Here, this can be right here. This is what's over here now. It's all like, what is all this stuff? And you're all like, well, it's the main attraction. For what? Yes, never. By the way, it's made out of IKEA plastic. No, put it up, put it up, put it up. Okay, right there. No, put it there. Like, it's perfect. It's beautiful. It works. We need a rug right here. Why? Because I want one. Like here. There's no reason for this rug. What about this rug? We love this rug. It's off balance. There we go. That one's better. Okay, we need to change this rug. Quick. I need to figure out a goddamn pattern for the rug that works with this. Here. There. It's pastel colors. Pastels. Don't pastels work great in these beachy homes? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is this? It's not white. There. Okay, there we go. It's just pastels everywhere. Just pastels. Just so many pastels. It's just, oh, God. Okay. Imagine having a carpet made of plastic. It is. The creation of this house has been such a trip. Yeah, it was dolphins colored at one point. Let's not forget the dolphins. Oh, God. Here, let's not forget the dolphins. just a little bit of dolphins. Here, make it orange. This is beautiful. It's hideous, actually. But if you do that, then it has a solid border. But if we do fabrics, we can actually make the border better looking. Like that. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Make it stop. There. And if we do this, we can make it darker. There we go. Does your eyes hurt yet? Julia's the true most evil person? No. Imagine having a carpet made of plastic. Is it a flat plastic? The moment you walk on it, it cracks in half. Gotta buy a new one. Hey, I think we just created a new product. It would give us limitless money. We would just constantly be making new flat carpets that would just crack into pieces. Everyone would buy it, and then they'd be all like, why is my carpet broken again? Be like, I don't know, but you should buy a new one. Look at these jars. I love these jars. We're gonna put them right here for no reason. Then we're gonna try and get the game to let us, like, touch them up. They have, you know, the one thing. Oh my God, they do have different things. Watermelons. That's vaguely tropical. What is this? Mushrooms. That looks like you have drugs on the counter. Cherries. I didn't know there were different pictures. Can they have one where there's no pictures? Do you know how happy that would make me? Pretty fucking happy. Here, game. You can stop. There. Those are hideous. Oh, God. I thought I liked them, but now I don't. Drugs are very tropical. Yeah, man. What is this? Look at this rug. Why does it move like that? I don't know. You know what we don't have in this town? A bone Hilda. It's a flour sack. No one uses flour here. This gets things messy. Stack of magazines. Eternal coffee break clutter. This should be in Huggy's house. Because Huggy's like the police officer in the town. The only police officer. Paint stencil, tools, sans box. Toilet paper roll not put back correctly. Napkin sculpture. What? Oh my god, it's in a glass. It's adorable. I never saw this. More like I want to bone Hilda. The watermelons work with the green stools. They would if I hadn't gotten rid of them. But then we were like taking this nice elegant house and turning it into tacky land. Like, we already have a house that's as tacky as could be, and we built it on stream at one point, and I don't think a lot of people remember it. It's really, really small, and inside it's like stacked up with as much crap as possible. I remember everyone was really interested in the way it was being built, and then as things got stacked into it, people kept screaming at me, "What are you doing? Why? Stop it." And I was just like, no. Look at this fossil. Oh, it's pretty. It's very pretty. It's a fossil. Can I get different versions of it? No. You're only allowed one. If it was different fossils, I would put it on the wall. But it's not, so it gets trashed. I don't know. Oh my god, ores. What is this? Don't make fun of it. The ores are beautiful. Here's some permanent leaves. And the ores just say beach house. Do you know why? Because boats. It doesn't at all say it's tacky trash and what the fuck are you doing? Tomb block. Work in progress. I just want a mounted fish. There has to be a mounted fish in this game. Oh my god. Oh god. Sometimes trying to scroll down and just watching it like freak the fuck out is just like, it's just insane. Here's a shark. It's not very, it's federal China thing. You know what we don't have? We don't have a table and chairs over here. You know what else we don't have? A trash bin. You know what we should get? A trash compactor.
How dare you!
Go catch one then, SMS.
Go catch one then? Wow. 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 There's no... There's like... There's one light in the kitchen, and then there's just, like, not enough lighting anywhere else. Okay, we're done with the living room. I'm done with this. I hate this. I mean, I love it. It's gorgeous. No, I want one more chair. Hold on. I need a chair. I need one beautiful, glorious chair. Not this one. It's just, no. Just, I need a nice chair. Something that fits the look of this place. This does. Sort of. Here. We'll use the same wood that's used here on the chair. We'll watch it as it goes in the wrong direction. No, it's the right direction. It's the one direction. You say you don't want to be tacky, yet search desperately for a mounted fish. This doesn't compute because mounted fish and beach houses. It goes together. Trust me, I know this stuff. Mounted fish. Also... Why wouldn't she want to sit here? Like, I mean, why the fuck would you sit there? Just, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Everything's okay. Okay, this is a beautiful home. It needs an outdoor lamp. like on the right here on the porch thing, you know, porch lamp, like this, except not that hideous color. We're gonna take the same color from this lamp post, apply it to the lamp. Trust me, sis. Look! Why does the lamp look like it's solid black now? Because it is. Look, we made this beach house and it's rather beautiful. And we're very proud of ourselves for having made this beach house without a window right here. But that's okay. They don't need a window there. We have no first floor. We will continue with this build tomorrow because I need to start working on dinner. And I need to talk to the love of my life. Oh, no. I almost went to the main menu. Oh god, the window's vanished! You understand why it makes sense to have a mounted fish here, but making sense doesn't stop it from being tacky. A little bit of tackiness may end up giving it character, though. You're welcome for the stream. I slept in super late today because of my back. I should be a lot better tomorrow, so as a result of that, we will hopefully start a lot earlier tomorrow. Because I really want to play more stuff, and I didn't get to play enough stuffs. You guys should go watch Kat playing Ghostbusters, because she's playing Ghostbusters. Have a wonderful time, and thank you for coming. Goodbye.